Well, I know what I'm playing after work today. Yeah, I'm lucky. I had a lot of, I'm right now it's the summertime, so I'm working from home. But I got my work done yesterday, so I was up late last night making sure that anything that would have been due today or tomorrow or Friday, I've pretty much taken care of. So I should just be able to play No Man's Sky the rest of the week. But you light mode, hey, it's sunny outside. What do you expect? And honestly, I use a lot of things in light mode. I know, but finally an update. Yeah, and it's a big one, 5.0. I mean, I haven't been this excited for an update since 3.0. Origins back in 2020. I remember seeing the trailer for that, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so I still don't know what to expect with this one, but the fact that it's 5.0 and not 4.8 or 4.9 or something, the fact that it's called Worlds Part 1, they've never done a Part 1 update. That is insane. It makes me wonder if those 3 globes meant we're getting parts 1, 2, and 3, right? It's a lot of worlds. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the trailer. I'm gonna watch the deep dive. I'm gonna read the blog post. I'm gonna read the patch notes, and then I'm going to get into the update myself because, like I said, I'm really excited. So I've got myself a monster here because, again, I was up late last night. So I got that taurine. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a fair chance the trailer is going to demonetize me because, I don't know, YouTube's content ID system, but sorry your Ratchet and Clank video got so little views. It's okay. My favorite videos almost never get any real views, which is a shame. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't even think it's hit 1,000 views, which is a little sad when you have like, I don't know how many subscribers I have, 33, 34K. Sound is good? Sweet. Okay. Alrighty, I'm so excited. Let's do this. No Man's Sky Worlds Part 1 update trailer. I'm already loving these little robot things. Let's go.
Introducing No Man's Sky version 5.0.
Oh my gosh, waterfall.
A complete refresh of the universe. With new technology, new flora and fauna, and new gameplay.
New gameplay. See, this is already looking like light.
Planet variety is far beyond what was possible before.
Yeah. Dynamic waves. Yes, that's what I was talking about. World Part 1.
Oceans have waves, reflections, and more variety.
Yes. I know. They're taking their tech from like
Planets have wind patterns. Waves are dynamic and react to weather. On the surface of the planet, there are new volumetrics and atmospherics.
Volumetric. Yeah, I can see it. Low clouds. Oh my gosh. This is looking...
New cloud tech allows detailed clouds and weather conditions.
Cloud guys. Thank God.
In storms, waves, wind, and clouds interact for incredible immersion. New creatures are out there to discover. With a combat-focused expedition.
Oh my God. And the combat focus section.
Our journey continues.
Everything in that trailer. Yeah, okay, let me just mute this real fast and... No, don't USA. No. No. Go back. Sorry, Cat Steve. But I want to see this real fast. Holy moly. Look at that. I mean, we've always loved the floating islands in No Man's Sky, but that is a really clever way to add new terrain, I have to say. Since I'm guessing they didn't reset all the terrain generation because, people have built bases. But that's a cool way to add new kinds of terrain, including waterfalls. That is really clever. Lighting looks great. Reflections. I mean, this looks like Light No Fire, doesn't it? In a good way. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, let me just... I learned this trick after my last reaction video. People are like, you can use these keys to just go by like 1 second increments. I mean, look at this. All new types of planets. Looks like a toxic world, maybe. The rain looks great. It's coming at an angle now. That's another thing. Rain usually comes down. It's coming at an angle because now there's wind patterns. Look at that. Look at that frozen world. And then look at this. Storm crystals. Looking good. Now, what is this little robot companion? They look like the planetary archives, but small. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, let this play out a bit. It's interesting that they're using the ship from the last expedition that theoretically you can't earn in the game anymore, but maybe there's a reason for that. Look at the tops of these islands. Oh my goodness. New water rendering. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. The clouds especially look great. I love that they brought them a little lower. Oh, there we go. I'll talk about that in a second. Look at these trees. That's beautiful. Oh, this is the update people have been asking for. This is the update I've been asking for. I made an hour-long video, pretty much. Oh, wow. I love those floating plants. I've been a huge, huge fan of floating plants ever since the mutant plants in the original. But, I mean, those look so cool. And it looks so good. Okay. Give me that. Ooh, that's looking nice. I love that these are looking like things we haven't seen before. They're kind of recognizable, like, oh, that's this kind of biome or whatever, but it doesn't look like stuff we've seen before. This one that they're flying through, we've seen this before, but not with the stuff in the sky. This is incredible. They've been working hard on their procedural generation. They were not slacking. I still think it's funny, all those people that were thinking No Man's Sky was dead like 2 years ago because Hello Games took like the holidays off. Oh my gosh. I usually don't like to talk down to people, but those people are idiots. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. All these new creatures. Look at that. I mean, obviously y'all are looking at this, but holy moly. No, give me that again. Oh, I love it. And you see, they're working in some existing assets because, like, I love those desert trees that they have. I forget what they're called in real life, but then they're working in new desert assets. Oh, it looks so good. Ships look like ships we've seen before. Discovery renaming. That is actually a big deal. That's pretty cool. Because there have been times when I discover stuff and I hit the upload all and it has like the procgen name. And then later on I realize I actually really like this planet and I wish I could rename it. So, I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, look at this. We have... Okay, that one's glowing because it's getting scanned. But the storm looks great. There's wind effects on the ground, dust being thrown up. There's the plants are moving. I mean, this is what I've been wanting from storms. But look at the water too. The water looks like stormy waters. This is incredible. And on top of that, your cape was blowing. Here we have this crazy new plant-looking creature, looking like a weeping bell. And it matches the plants around it. That is something I've really been hoping for, is that we get more fauna that feels like it's native to the environment, right? We'll see how procedural it is, but that looks great. And the new mech. Solar ship crafting. Oh, there we go. That's another big deal. But the new mech looks incredible. Military mech, it said. Does it come with a new weapon? Is that like a grenade launcher? Flamethrower? Oh, looks good. Of course, we have the Atlas or Atlantid weapons. But this new creature, you see, it's firing up into the air. It's spawning out these little things. I've been hoping for this kind of fauna for a long time. Because, yeah, we have the biological horrors. But it's like, I never feel like regular fauna is all that dangerous or interesting to fight. But here it looks like you might go to new planets, and each planet has a new experience waiting for you. I mean, obviously not every single planet, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, look at that thing. That looks so cool. Oh, it looks so cool. Ah, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Also, autoplay is off. Why did that other video? Anyways, look at chat. Yes, loud. Sound is good. Blah, 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 blah. Trailer's cool as always, but there's so many crazy new changes in the patch notes, not in the trailer this time around. So cool. That's how it usually is, especially with these big summer updates. I guess this is the big summer. I mean, this is... Maybe they have another one cooking, but this is more than I would expect. This is incredible. Man, look, Kanaju streaming. Hey. Alrighty. Deep dive. Let's do this. Okay. Sweet. Hey, Jonathan Downen. Thanks for the support. Good to see you. Happy No Man's Sky Day. Can you put captions on, maybe? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Since there's... There we go. English United Kingdom. Well, I guess Sean's from the United Kingdom. That's fair. I'll just have to read in British. Alrighty. Let's watch this. I am excited. Deep dive into No Man's Sky Worlds. Part 1. Version 5.0. This is it. Soft, ballistic piano music.
With every update, we just want to surprise.
I know they do. Look at that thing. It looks like a...
New worlds.
Mm-hmm. New worlds. They're beautiful. High fidelity.
New gameplay.
New gameplay. That's my favorite. That's the thing that's going to make these worlds stand out.
New technology.
Yes. It's looking better and better.
We're 8 years in now, and
you know, those coasters, I still regret never buying those coasters before the shop went down. I couldn't afford it, at the time. Gosh, it's beautiful. And they've got the music playing in the background. All inspirational. Iconic.
Our next update is called Worlds Part 1.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of the team.
Yeah, I'd be proud too.
Pouring into it.
Oh, look, we finally get to see a little more of their offices.
We are completely refreshing the universe.
Yeah, completely refresh the universe.
New technology, new flora, new fauna, and new gameplay.
He keeps saying new gameplay. That's the thing that excites me the most.
In No Man's Sky, what you see on screen is generated by the computer.
This feels like 2016 all over again. I'm excited.
A level of variety that just wasn't possible before.
Wasn't possible before, y'all. It's a new level of variety.
When we started No Man's Sky, I wanted people to feel like they had stepped into the cover of a science fiction novel.
It looks really good, and it looks like the cover of a science fiction novel. Oh, those plants look awesome.
Had to create a lot of new technology.
Ooh. I'll have to freeze frame that later.
Technology can create waves, and reflections, oceans. Looked so different to what we had before.
It looks so much better. And look at the colors, man.
Ocean planets feel completely new, and ships can now land on water.
They can land on water. Oh, that looks incredible.
6 months ago, we announced Light No Fire. It's this crazy, ambitious game, and we've been working on it for years, and we've learned so many things, and it feels like we're almost bringing this technology back from the future.
Oh, that's what I was hoping they'd do. It's beautiful.
Planets have wind patterns, waves are dynamic, and they react to the weather.
Music to my ears. Look at that. Give me a tsunami.
My favorite thing in the game might just be flying through the clouds and out into space.
It's beautiful. I can't wait. I mean, I don't
Clouds
have
for
to
us
wait
are a
long.
unique
We're doing this in
challenge,
10
right? You
minutes.
can see them from space. You can fly through them.
Really?
You
Do
know,
they
you
render from
can
space now?
land on a planet and look up at the sky. You get these beautiful skies now with just
No
tons
kidding.
of variety.
No kidding.
Sometimes a storm hits and, you know, the waves rise, the clouds gather. You've got the atmospherics, the wind, all this technology comes together all at once, and
This
there's
has been a
nothing
dream
like
of
it.
mine. If y'all caught my hour-long video, weather is one of the
On the
top
surface
things.
of the planet, we've added these new volumetrics.
Yeah, those are looking good. That
You
snow
get
looks good.
rolling fog, rain, blizzards, little sparks coming up from the lava.
Yeah, looks cool.
It changes how planets feel, you know? It just makes them feel alive.
They look so much better. I love these creatures too.
Across these new biomes, we've added new creatures for you to discover.
Creatures, yeah. Tell me about
We're
those.
really trying to push on the level of variety.
Yes.
It's not enough for us to just do more. You know, we want to create
Look
things
at how
that people
big those
haven't
things
seen
get.
before.
Holy moly.
Expeditions have become a huge part of how folks play the game,
True.
and
I do love a good
this
expedition.
new one is very sort of Starship Troopers.
Oh my gosh, I'm
inspired.
gonna get my
It's
friend
something
online for
really
this
different.
one. Oh my gosh. Because we've been
Takes
playing
you
Helldivers.
on a tour
You know?
of some of these cool new planets that we've added.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone is battling together. Progress is community driven, and the rewards are super cool.
Oh, super cool, you say? Ooh. I'm excited. Oh, I have one
Something
of those.
I love is to browse the screenshots that people share with us.
Oh, I remember that book. That was really cool.
I can't wait for people to explore this universe
Beautiful.
we've made with fresh eyes.
Fresh eyes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This feels transformative.
The update is called Worlds Part 1 because I guess there's much more to come.
Really? A World's Part 2, huh? Huh? That is insane. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Nothing at the end there. No. Oh my goodness. Is this an expansion or it's all free? All No Man's Sky updates are free. So yeah, right now the game's patched and you just jump into the game and the entire universe is regenerated. All the new stuff is just there. Want to be able to 3D print my best ship. Yeah, that'd be cool. Love to see a multiplayer video with you. Man, if this expedition is Starship Troopers inspired, I've got a friend of mine who's really excited for Light No Fire, but he is not at all interested in No Man's Sky, but he loves Helldivers. So maybe I could get a 3-person crew together and play through Expedition 14, because that sounds awesome. A combat-focused expedition. That is the expedition I've been waiting for. But it sounded like they needed new combat. I also saw it didn't go over my head that the Walker battles have been updated, which I'm looking forward to. Feels like massive update we shouldn't have dared to hope for. Exactly, Jonathan. It does feel that way. And it's part 1. Yeah, that's the craziest part of all this. This is like okay, that's good for the next 2 years type update. But no, this is part 1, you know. They really just did it. They did do it. I can't believe it. Will it regenerate worlds that are already explored? Yeah, for sure. They always do. I think I've talked about it in the past. There's not a really good practical way of only generating planets you haven't visited for a number of reasons. So yeah, it's just going to regenerate all planets. But the terrain, I'm assuming, they didn't say new terrain. I'm assuming the terrain is staying the same. It's the biomes and the plants and the animals and the weather and all that's going to change, as well as those floating islands, which again, it allows them to add new terrain without, modifying the terrain, which is pretty cool. Pretty smart. Love letter to explorers. Yeah, this might be the best exploration update. We'll see. Origins was pretty great. Atlas Rises was pretty great. Beyond sucked for exploration, in my opinion. Well, no, they did add ingredients that you could find on planet. So okay, Beyond was okay. Yeah, but this might be the best one. We'll see. Next was pretty great for exploration. Although initially it was lacking some variety, but they fixed that with Visions and Abyss. Never tried this game. Is this the right time? I just too combat gameplay type of player. Yeah, I would say this is probably going to be the best time to jump into this game. Boy. Oh boy. It's usually the best time to jump in, but this is like, if you have never played No Man's Sky, I envy you, because this first experience you're going to get, I'm just assuming based off the deep dive and everything, is going to blow your mind. Will you take a look at the patch notes? You know I will. I've got them right there in the corner. There isn't a lot of personal combat. That's okay. We'll see. Alrighty. Well, let's take a look at the patch notes. Oh wait, let me like the video first. Alright, I got the patch notes right here. First off, the key art looking good. I don't mind that they keep reusing like these same characters. I like that they have a better render of this. And they got your 4 friends hanging out. I mean, this is looking pretty cool. As always, right? Worlds Part 1. Introducing Update 5.0. You gotta love those big integer updates. Update 5.0 Worlds transforms the universe into a richer, wilder, more varied, and immersive place. Those are some good buzzwords. Featuring huge leaps in water and cloud visuals, increased planetary diversity, new gameplay features, and more. I'm so glad they're bringing stuff from Light No Fire. So we got the 2 videos, which we just watched. Big Hunt Expedition. Oh, that's a cool name. Big Hunt. Engage in a galactic bug hunt in No Man's Sky's 14th community expedition. A vile brood is spreading corruption across the universe. Join the Liquidator Vanguard, and do your part and purge the rot from the stars. Okay, they've been playing a little bit too much Helldivers, watching a little bit too much Starship Troopers, but I'm here for it. That's what we need in this universe. Report for duty alongside other travelers to liquidate biological horrors and hosts of giant insects in a high-paced combat expedition full of custom balanced swarm combat. That sounds like fun. An exclusive selection of rewards await those that do their part in the war on bugs. That's a fun war on bugs, including mounted bug trophies, new posters. Oh, what was that sound? Tox just subscribed. Thanks, Tox. New posters and a complete set of organic armor parts. Ew, forged from the bodies of the brood themselves. Is that a new emoji? Or a new emote, I mean? Those bugs look awesome. Looks like they're procedural, because that one looks completely different. Oh my gosh. Prawn curry. For those who don't know, that's a real old-timey meme in the No Man's Sky community. I don't even remember how old it is. It might be year 1. But they can be discovered systems, planets, flora, fauna, and minerals can now be renamed at any time, even after upload. That's just cool. Krusty Bug can now be prawn curry. Love you, Sean. That's cool. Dramatic new worlds. Planets across the universe have been transformed in wild and radical ways. Gravitational distortions have warped some lush and tropical worlds, shaking loose floating islands that now drift in the atmosphere above the planet's surface. I like that explanation. Hop from rock to rock with the jetpack or starship. Build bases in the sky, which people have been doing anyways, but now they're going to be even better. Or simply marvel at the dramatic waterfalls that cascade down from the sky. Eee, I'm excited. CB Samarat just subscribed. Thanks. I was going to skip this one, but organic armor hype. Yeah, I don't skip any expeditions, but this one sounds cool. Not for the organic armor, but for the mounted trophies. I mean, I've always liked the idea of building like hunting lodges in No Man's Sky, and that sounds really cool. Yeah, they have waterfalls when you start the game. Ren asks. I've been playing since day one. Yeah, I've been playing since day one, August 2016. Yeah, these are looking cool. Those floating islands. I mean, this right here looks like a Light No Fire screenshot. You got the wizard with the staff and the floating islands. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool stuff. New volumetric clouds, which the clouds look pretty good already, but these look even better. Total overhaul of the clouds brings vastly increased detail and definition. The cloud system has been rewritten from the ground up to improve performance, fix visual artifacts, which, thank you, and introduce fine details such as wispy cirrus clouds and dark rain-laden nimbus clouds. Woo-wee! Y'all know I'm excited about that. In addition, cloud coverage variety has been boosted, varying significantly from planet to planet, as well as over time and in response to local weather conditions. That's what I've been asking for. Now, I know they're not just serving me. They're doing this because they love to do this, but can I just say, I am very happy with this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Customized solar ships, of course. Now supports crafting of solar class starships. Cool. And funny enough, that's something I've really wanted to do, because I have a couple S-class solar ships, and it's like, when it comes to other ships, I'm kind of a big fan of the proc gen, but with the solar ships, I feel like I can never quite get the sail and the color and the cockpit I want. So this is great. I can finally build like the one solar ship, because I have like 3 right now. They take up a lot of space in my starship roster. So this is great. I'm excited for that. Detailed shadows. Ooh, I love these before and afters. Before, ew, ick. After, beautiful. No, but that is fantastic. So the shadow tech, oh my gosh, that it sort of reminds me of ray tracing a bit, where it even takes into account like almost like flat texture meshes and apply shadows underneath those. Because if you look at the shadows specifically here in like the, not grass, but like foliage, that looks so much better. Night and day almost. My goodness, they really are just improving tech. Let me see comments. Hey Kanaju, hey chat, hey Azarath, good to see you. Each planet I've been to has been new. Kind of looks like Avatar. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right, the floating islands of Pandora. So shadows have new depth and realism. Planetary environments are now more richly lit, with natural features, structures, starships, and travelers accurately self-shadowing and representing exposure to sunlight, especially noticeable on finely detailed flora such as grass. Exactly. Shadows cast by clouds are now calculated in relation to the sun position. That is something I had noted before that it wasn't. So wow, that looks great. Oh yeah, tell me more about this combat. Oh, okay. High definition water. Tell me more about that too. An astounding range of sights await explorers on water planets, as seas, oceans, and lakes now ripple and sparkle with realistic wave formations and foam generation. That water looks so good. As well as these living dynamic water conditions, a total overhaul of the water rendering tech also brings dramatic reflections and beautifully lit surface details. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. Otherworldly life. Discover strange new creatures all across the universe. Bizarre floral hybrids stalk some planets. Stalk some planets? Exploring their environments with stamen-like whiskers and petal-like faces. Stamen-like? I'm not a botanist. I took biology, but I don't remember all the parts of a plant. But, looks cool to me. Yeah, I love these. So they are procedural. Good. Yeah, I like that. Full wind simulation. This is a big deal for me. The wind system has been reworked to bring planets to life with dynamic and consistent weather. Leaves and grass rustle in gentle wind, while whole trees rock and sway during storms. Which was something, it's like, I can't believe this entire time, like, trees have not swayed in storms, right? I mean, I'm not saying that, like, oh, it would be so easy. Like, I'm just impressed they did it. So, that's really cool. Leaves and grass rustle in gentle wind. Leaves? Oh, wait, I just read that. Anyway, smoke effects. Billowing dust clouds, rain, snow, and other environmental effects all go through the same wind system for an immersive and consistent exploration experience. Exactly. So the wind now affects the direction of rain, of snow, of dust being kicked up, the waves, the trees. It's exciting. Cool. This guy's real proud. Again, is that a new emote? Maybe I just haven't, I haven't used emotes in a while. Dynamic water. Bodies of water respond to the weather, ranging from glassy lakes to turbulent oceans, depending on the stillness of the breeze and the depth of the water. Violent storms can generate dramatically choppy seas and huge ocean swells. That's exciting to me. Yeah. Yeah, that looks so cool. I can't wait to see. And then, of course, look at how this looks. Incredible. How much y'all want to bet Worlds Part 2 like regenerates the oceans or something? We'll see. I'm okay. I'm talking out of my butt now. Okay. Liquidator combat mech. Liquidator. That sounds cool. Carve through the toughest enemies with a new heavy-duty mech suit. All those who do their part in the Liquidator's expedition, which I will unlock these new combat-focused components for the Minotaur. As the community purges the vile brood from the universe, plans for these parts become available at the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion for those unable to take part in the expedition. That's actually pretty cool. I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's a nice bone to throw the community, especially those who don't like expeditions. Still, I'm gonna play it. I heard my phone buzz. Sorry. It's my friend. He's just seeing the trailer patch notes, I suppose. He's excited too. Sub-Zero worlds. Frozen worlds have been transformed with ice-laden trees, glittering glacial rocks. New planet surfaces, as well as a significant number of new flora and mineral formations, bring new diversity to Sub-Zero planets. That's cool. Love to see it. Yeah, look at how that snow looks. Very glittery. Desert diversity. Tell me more about desert diversity. Oh no. Come on, Chrome. Patch notes page crashed my Firefox too. Okay. Alright. Closing those helps. Okay. Yeah, these patch notes pages. And look, I'm only like a third down. Biodiversity of sand-swept planets have been expanded with large feather-fronded palms adorning the horizon of some worlds. Yes, alien palm trees. Give them to me. I like it. Sky colors. Step deeper into 1970s science fiction palette with a range of new sky colors, including some especially rare hues for dedicated explorers to discover. You know, exploration's about to get turned up. Look at this. It's incredible. Look at how proud this guy looks. I'd be proud too if I found a planet like that. Insect armor set. Ooh. I dig it though, and they gave us 3 different helmets. And the backpack is kind of tight though, isn't it? More than 3 different helmets. Ooh. Complete the Liquidator's expedition, earn a full body set of organic armor. Embrace the aesthetic of the vile brood, or flaunt the evidence of their undoing. With chitinous gauntlets, spurs, mandibles, and exoskeleton. But look at the variety of these bugs. Look at the variety of these bugs. In color, in shape, and texture. Oh, I'm so excited. Again, new plants. Engine enhancements, as if we haven't gone over those. Many underlying systems have been reworked for improved visuals and increased performance. Rendering of environmental objects such as trees, rocks, and grass has been moved to a GPU-based system, allowing for denser worlds with increased performance. I guess it was on the CPU before. Planetary flora, minerals, and curiosities have improved levels of detail from further distances and a broader range of angles. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Terrain generation's been rewritten to incorporate dual marching cubes voxel meshing, increasing loading speed, improving frame rate, and saving memories. I won't pretend to know precisely what that means, but cool. New interaction labels. Labels for interactive and destructible objects in the universe have been restyled and made more responsive, providing critical information without obscuring the view. Oh. I think I'll have to see it in motion to get the full effect, but I'm excited for that. Beetle diversity. Yes, sir. A wide variety of new insect-like creatures can now be discovered scuttling across the universe. While some of these alien insects are hostile, many species are gentle, peaceful beings. Study their natural patterns, harvest their nourishing slime, or adopt them as companions. Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about. The fact that it's not like you just see it and automatically know what's going on. They look different. They behave different. Some of them are very dangerous. Some of them are friendly or, indifferent. That's great. That's variety. You know what I mean? It's not a just here's the bug and that's the enemy on any planet you see it. But sometimes they're not. That's so cool. Sir Prisma, I like it. Yeah, I love this. And they do look so great. They're well animated. They have a lot of variety to their visuals. We'll have to see how the gameplay is. I wonder if they all attack the same. Still, look at this thing. You got a pincer one. You got a big old gem looking one. Maybe it's gooey. Dramatic storms, yes. Exploring a planet during a blizzard or thunderstorm is more exhilarating than ever. New ambient effects and atmospheric fog combined with wind-responsive particle effects to create dramatic storms that sweep across the planet's surface. That looks cool. That looks so cool. Twitch drops, of course. Some good stuff there. Cool. I'll have to do those. Walker battles. Yeah, this was the thing that was sort of not leaked, but it was data mined. Walker battles are now framed by a detailed combat HUD, indicating the targetable vulnerabilities of these elite Sentinel units. I really love that UI that they introduced for the Dreadnoughts, and then later for the other like Sentinel Dreadnoughts. I'm glad to see it on planet surface. It makes it feel more like a boss battle, right? Wow, main cage, inner core, leg armor. Interesting. That's really cool. This is looking cool. Why are we seeing this guy up here again? What's up with the ghost ship? Alright, Chitin Flight Pack. Oh yeah, we just saw this. Are they going to bring back that trail from Expedition 4? New jetpack is available to claim from the Liquidator's Expedition. Fusion of advanced technology and resinous organic secretions. The Chitin Flight Pack represents the apex of bioorganic engineering. Is it though? Or are the living ships the apex of bioorganic engineering? I suppose we'll never know. So if you saw my hour-long video, I think the first item on that list, if I'm not mistaken, was color variety. And I specifically, in my video, I'm just like changing the color of water. Like, this would be cool. And of course, not that they watched my video, I'm just saying like, and now this next update, that's what they put. So I'm glad I published that video before, or else I would have just had to throw the whole thing out. Because they pretty much addressed a lot of my, I guess, criticisms, but wishes. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Huge range of vibrant colors from iron-rich red seas, algae-dense pools of green. Committed explorers may find some especially unusual colors on rare planets. I want to see those unusual colors. And what I like about this is it also seems like it's... You see how it changes with depth? And you can actually see that change from the surface? That's really impressive. Hello Games just refuses to calm down with these. Thought the game was going to reach the end of support and not get multiple game-shaking updates. Well, Hello Games love their game-shaking updates. Nolo Pafa. Time to update the variety video. Yeah. Yeah, my next video will just be me just checking off the whole list. Can't stand any more of the orange oceans. Yeah, I think we're gonna get something new. What if lava planets had lava oceans? Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I said in the video. I mean, maybe in Worlds Part 2, right? You never know. Sean gotta go on vacation. Like, calm down. No, if he's anything like me, like, I enjoy vacations, but I love creating, right? I love making stuff. And so, like, he probably gets antsy if he doesn't get to make stuff every now and again. Goodness gracious. And look at it. Strange nutrients. Brew, bake, churn, and fry more than 40 new nutrient processor recipes from the flesh and larvae of alien insects. Oh, I don't know why I wrote that or I said that as if it was continuing. Impress other travelers or Iteration Kronos with expertly based buccal donuts, seeping pies, juicy thoraxes, and many more new dishes. Ooh. I mean, that grub looks kind of good, but buccal donuts does not sound good. That's cool though that they're still supporting the nutrient processor. I like that. Ah, these trees look cool. Okay, living buildings. Yeah, I was gonna say those things look like. Okay, very rarely in sectors where the anomaly field is strongest, planetary buildings have evolved legs and transformed themselves into sentient constructs that roam across the landscape. Sure. Hey, what are these big smoky things? Those look cool. But, awesome. I mean, so y'all don't know this, but way back in the day, I sent Hello Games a book called No Man's Sky. No, it's called Ideas for a Procedural Universe, Volume 1. And, in that, I was suggesting something called Horizons at the time. And I did some mock-ups and stuff, but it was kind of similar to this in that I love the idea of in sci-fi you have like these big things sort of on the horizon. And I thought that the buildings filled them really well, but the idea was you'd have this repetition of them, right? That would sort of lead into the horizons. But this solution of having them walk around is really something else. These ones especially always looked organic, but I want to see how big these things can get, honestly. If they can get the size of actual planetary archives and those are walking around, that's going to be mind-blowing. It's already beautiful, though. Aquatic landing jets. New technology allows starships to land directly on the surface of water, enabling travelers to dive directly into the sea from the nose of their ships. They can also be summoned to the water for a quick escape in the middle of the ocean. See, that just makes sense, right? They're starships. They can float. You know what I mean? That is cool. And the effect it has on the water is just so neat. Time to breed the buildings. Yeah, I don't know if you can adopt a building. But the fact that they call them living buildings, they're not just like some like crab that like took on the appearance of a building or some kind of Corvax creation. It's just the buildings evolved legs as buildings do. I love No Man's Sky. It's so much of its universe is kind of like nonsense. Like, sure, yeah, buildings can evolve like anything else, but I'm not gonna complain. I think it's great. Skylight base parts. Ooh. I wasn't even expecting new base parts. Bring the view of the stars into your base with new skylight roofing parts. Yeah. These new pieces are available for the stone, timber, and alloy construction sets that can be purchased for the space anomaly. That is great. Beautiful. No notes. Cool. Atmospheric variety. I love those things. Planetary atmospheric effects are deeper, richer, and more varied with thick snowfall, flakes of ash, and ember. heavy rain, whirls of dust, and storm crystals are all visually enhanced. Cool. I mean, everything looks cooler. It looks like they fixed the fire. It's not purple anymore. Thank goodness. I was so tired of those purple firestorms. I cannot tell you how annoying it is when the whole planet's red. You got red lava, and then the fire's purple. It's like, why? But look, they brought it back. Thank goodness. Hopefully they fix the fire in the fireplaces too. Vile insect queens. A vile brood of insects has begun to infest planets across the universe. Find and destroy their grubs, and then confront the heart of the hostile swarm. This is what I've been wanting. Literally, I had said insect queens. Anyways, huge, hideous brood mothers. These colossal lumbering bugs are heavily armored and will challenge even the most experienced exterminators with devastating spit attacks. I hope they challenge me. Quality of life, of course. Significant number of quality of life features have been improved throughout the game. Docking tractor beam at space stations and freighters is now smoother. Reloading can be interrupted to quickly cycle weapon modes. Okay. Refiners can now be quick filled with an entire stack of items. Core tech can be instantly repaired from the quick menu. I like that. The range of the analysis visor's target sweep has been dramatically improved and much more. See the full patch notes. I will. It all looks so great. Aha! There are new gestures. I knew it. Express yourself with 4 new animated gestures. Browse the quick menu to get poise for action, ponder the landscape, fold your arms in readiness, or burst into energy. You know what's funny? I've been hoping they would add a new dance because I love doing the other dance in my videos. So this one's great. Love it. Yes. And then, of course, the arms crossed one that we saw earlier. It'd be funny if that isn't a new one and I just guessed based off of poor memory. But, again, that's one of those things you wouldn't think, but it makes the game better. Default Fortnite dance. You know, I use the default Fortnite dance when I'm playing Fortnite Festival. Because I don't really play main Fortnite, but I like Fortnite Festival because I was like a big Rock Band guy. Yeah, I'm always in that at the beginning of songs. I love it. That's perfect. Spectacular. Oh, no way. Enjoy improved views of the water. Okay, they're just asking me to build a base right there at the water level. And then imagine during storms. Oh. That's cool. That is incredible. Ooh, DLSS 3. Deep Learning Super Sampling is an NVIDIA technology available to PC players with compatible RTX cards. Ooh. Well, yeah, I mean, we know how DLSS works. But, gosh, those spit effects look cool in the new lighting. I wonder if that's ever coming to, PS5. Because I know we have DLSS. Well, no, PS5 has an AMD chip, so it has. What's the AMD equivalent of DLSS? I forget, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The AMD equivalent. Vile Brood Nexus mission. Yes, new Nexus missions. Observers aboard the space anomaly regret the spread of the Vile Brood across the universe. Their queens and grubs disturbing the delicate balance of local ecosystems. They request that travelers band together to cull these invasive species, restore balance to nature. Group up with friends or strangers at the Nexus to sign up for missions. Sweet, again, new multiplayer content too. New ways to earn Quicksilver. Noxious worlds, they keep going. Venture into totally unexplored toxic climates. These new worlds have horizons, alive with alluring but poisonous flora. I hope it's poisonous. I want that stuff to injure me. While the ground underneath your feet bubbles and oozes with living slime. I want to see the living slime. Are you the living slime? Are you the living slime? That's a cool flower. Oh, they got the Utopia speeder. Colossal insect trophies. See, this is... Okay. Patch notes are freezing again. I'll just give it a second. Those look cool, though, don't they? DLSS is AMD's version of FSR. Yeah, okay. Sorry. What's crazy is, again, I only have 2 things running. I have Streamlabs, which is a pretty greedy program, and I have just this one Chrome tab. And it's frozen. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Chrome's using 2 gigabytes for this one page. Goodness gracious. Like, I love Hello Games, but y'all might need to compress your PNGs a little bit more, if I'm being honest. Because they use a lot of PNGs on their patch notes. Sir Prisma, love your videos. You're a source of No Man's Sky news. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, that'll be me. Look at that. I love this one. It looks like it's from Insomniac. You know what I mean? Either Ratchet and Clank or Resistance. Got the maps. Cool. Exciting. Hungering Tendril encounters. Ooh. Did they update these? Test your skills against pumped up Hungering Tendrils. Yes, their many mouths crave the soft flesh of travelers and will now spit acidic projectiles when fighting at range. I've been waiting for that. Oh my gosh, your progress in these challenging fights is now tracked with a detailed combat UI. So they're actually like, okay, that's really exciting. It's frozen again, so I can't scroll. But that's really exciting because that was the thing. I thought they were so cool, and then they're just total pushovers because all they have is a melee attack. So you just step a little bit back, and it's like they can't touch you. Which, I mean, Hello Games compensated by adding biological horrors that would attack you on the ground, but didn't change the fact that they were pretty helpless. But now they can spit at you, and I'm assuming they have better health too, maybe. Does that mean they get a boss bar too? I hope so. If not a boss bar, it might be like a count. You know what I mean? But maybe that'll be the boss bar, like number of things left. Ooh, do the insect broodmothers get a boss bar? Oh, I can't wait to jump in. I just gotta finish this website hosted on GeoCities. Gotta get to work, Kanaju. Love the stream. Have an awesome time, man. Later, chat. Thanks, Azarath. Good to see you. Okay, let me try this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, that looks... Okay, that's just a badass shot. Like, let's just admit that looks cool. You got the cool and the rain and the irradiated landscapes. We're not done yet. Delve into the twisted forests of new radioactive environments. Irradiated planets are more colorful and diverse than ever, but remain a deadly exploration challenge without appropriate protective gear. I hope they're more of a deadly exploration challenge because they're not that dangerous at the moment, but they look cool. Okay, and there's the I've been hoping we'd get something like that. Insectoid headwear. Hunt and destroy insect queens to earn new player titles and harvest a variety of wearable insect headpieces. Strike terror into your foes with the broodling skull. Assert your dominance with the broodmother's maw, or continue to hunt to earn even more. So, I guess you collect these by fighting them in the environment? That is pretty cool. Again, it gives you an incentive to go out and hunt these. I like that. I'm still here from 1 hour here. Yeah, I can't believe this stream's been going out and I haven't even gone to the game. But the patch notes and the trailer, there's so much here. It sounds like the mid-permadeath harder update for real. Yeah, good luck, permadeath players. That'll never be me. Well, funny enough, I don't have the platinum in No Man's Sky, and it's just because... No, wait, I do have the platinum in No Man's Sky. No, I do have the platinum, but I don't have the reach center of the universe on permadeath because I've never cared to. And now it's gonna be even harder. I get so sick to get these helmets as someone who can't do expeditions because I don't have PS Plus. You don't need PS Plus to do expeditions. You don't have to play online to do an expedition. As long as you can connect to the internet and download the update, should be fine. Wonder how much of this is a preview of Light No Fire features. Yeah, it kind of feels like that, right? Like it is a preview. Oh, Minotaur Flamethrower. Come on, let me scroll. These patch notes are insane. As far as like my computer can't render them. And this isn't a bad computer. It's got a what it's called. It's got a RTX chip and everything. Anyways, we can finally use the flamethrower. Incinerate enemies with the new flamethrower for the Liquidator armored mech. Dedicated combat override deals extreme damage at close range. Perfect for bugs. Perfect for bugs. Still wish we could recolor them, but you know. Burnt worlds. Okay. Scorched landscapes have been transformed with the wealth of new and diverse fiery flora, superheated crystals, ash-dusted atmospheres, and more. I like what I see. Alright. Night sky variety. Okay. Now, I know Hello Games doesn't watch my videos. Well, not all my videos. I know they've watched one or two. But this was at the beginning of my last video. I mean, but this is something they've probably been working on for months and probably even years in advance. So I can't take credit for it. I'm just saying I'm really happy to see it. Nights are more varied than ever, with a greater range of sky and lighting colors, and darkness levels that vary from world to world, from velvety black skies to glowing nightscapes. Thank you. I've gotten so tired of every single planet looking identical at night. They're all just blue, well-lit blue planets. But now we get dark planets, we get light planets, different colors, and they change over time as the night progresses. They only show one screenshot, but I can't wait to see more. You see how dark it looks? That's incredible. Like, the fact that no planets had dark nights before this is kind of funny. But this is a big change. I'm excited. Yeah, terrain stays the same, Renee. Blossoming megaflora. New lush worlds have bloomed into life. Discover idyllic garden planets flourishing with exotic alien flowers, perfect for exploration, discovery, or the construction of a beautiful new base. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. Alrighty. Gosh, and then the actual patch notes. But actually, these look pretty short compared to what you would expect. I'll just read through them real fast. Exhibit greater range. Planet no longer use ambient rain effect when cloud cover is insufficient. That's pretty realistic. So it'll only rain when there are clouds. Daytime sky colors are now significantly more varied. Nighttime ambient lighting is no longer always blue. That's, oh my gosh, that is well played, Hello Games, and can vary according to the planet's natural environment. Y'all don't even know what that means to me. That's so cool. And the darkness levels now vary as the night progresses. Varies from planet to planet, with some being significantly darker than others. Now we have a reason to use our flashlight. You know what I mean? Cool. Water rendering. Mesh-based system. Local weather, particular location. Tranquil still ponds. That's so cool. Watercolor variety has been significantly increased. Okay. Base parts with glass now accurately render the water conditions outside. Cool. Sealed underwater base parts no longer leak water into the base. Ships now leave splashes and trails in the water when flying low. Underwater jetpack effects have been significantly improved. Can't wait to see that. And swimming effects have been significantly improved. Can't wait to see that too. They can now be fitted with aquatic landing jets. Cool, so it's tech you have to install, allowing them to land or be summoned just above the surface of the ocean. Biological equivalent of this technology has been added for living ships. Ooh, I wonder how you earn those. General engine improvements. Shadow rendering. Trees, better performance. GPU based. Distant planetary objects look better. Dual marching cubes, voxel meshing. I can't wait to learn more about that. Component systems been reworked for increased speed, improved memory use. Networking systems have been improved for reduced bandwidth usage. That might be a huge improvement to multiplayer. Significant memory and performance optimizations made across the entire game, including, or particularly in metadata usage, texture streaming, LOD generation, procedural mesh generation. Great. DLSS 3, awesome. Planetary variety has been increased. New frozen, lush, desert, scorched, radioactive, and toxic worlds. Underlying terrain shapes have not been reset, and existing planetary bases will not be moved. Chance of a world having ancient bones or salvageable scrap has been increased. I like that. And worlds with salvageable scrap occasionally feature additional rusted remnants to collect. Yes! Okay. I can't wait to find those. Environmental effects. Wind simulation has been reworked to bring planets to life, of course. Foggy and particle effects have been improved for increased fidelity, better performance. They've been totally reworked. Storm effects have been completely overhauled. Planets now have a range of additional atmospheric effects, master ambient weather and hazard conditions. Visual effects for jetpack have been overhauled. Not just improved, but overhauled. I can't wait to see that. Storm crystals have been reworked and improved. Footstep effect coloring has been improved. Oh, we leave footsteps now. Fix an issue that caused Starship contrails to display a low speed. Creatures. New type procedure to generate arthropod style creatures been added. May appear on any world. Procedurally generated plant-animal hybrids may appear on any world. Procedurally generated synthetic constructs now be found on select worlds. I like that. New type of hostile creature has been added, Brood Mother. Some worlds have been infested with vile brood. In such worlds, players can now find juicy grubs. Structurally harming these grubs will summon the brood. I like that. Mother to project their young. Oh, that's a typo. I think it's to summon the brood mother to protect their young, and that should be on one line. New multiplayer mission has been added to the Nexus to find and destroy the vile brood. Players who defeat brood mothers in combat may earn a variety of new titles and insectoid-themed helmet customization options. Incredible. Over 40 new cooking recipes have been added, making use of products harvested from new creatures. Biological horrors now drop cookable meat when killed. Neat. I'm glad to see they're giving them a little love. When under AI pilot control, the Minotaur will now target and exterminate biological horrors. Thank you. Camera shake generated by the footsteps of colossal creatures has been reduced. Yeah, it probably got crazy. Boss battle style UI. Used when fighting capital ships, now used when fighting sentinel walkers. And the Vessel of Many Mouths, which are the Titan worm larvae, giving extra details about their health and status. That's cool. The Vessel of Many Mouths has been giving additional ranged attacks, increasing the challenge of their encounter. Awesome. And fixed an issue that prevented the acquisition of worm coal story documents from the Titan worm's vile spawn. Oh my gosh. So y'all don't even know. So when they added these into the game, not last year, I think it was the year before, they added them to infested planets. But basically, you could get worm cult documents, right? But you could only get the first one. No matter how many times I tried doing these, I could never get any of the other ones. So now, finally, we can get all of the documents. Oh my gosh, that's one of those things where I don't think most people cared, but I'm so glad they addressed it. Y'all didn't even know. They changed a lot of planets. Love No Man's Sky. Sorry, now I'm reading your comments. They changed watercolor on my planet from orange to blue. Different suits for different environments. New update, very disappointing. They had 5 months to make a masterpiece, but nope, they did not. Find new planets is like 1 in 1798 chance. Nah. I'm betting every planet's different in some way. But anyways, let's see here. Liquidator's Expedition 14 begin shortly, run for approximately 6 weeks. I'm glad they didn't start it today, so we can focus on just exploring. The expedition invites players to join the force of the Liquidator Vanguard as they seek to purge the universe of biological horrors, old and new, including infestations of the vile brood. Rewards include new posters, custom bug hunting trophies, unique arthropod-themed jetpack, and full set of matching armor. All those who do their part and contribute to community-wide efforts to exterminate the vile brood or earn pieces of the new Liquidator Heavy Exomech Hybrid instead of heavy-duty armor for the Minotaur. Including a bespoke flamethrower unit, perfect for heavy damage at close range. And as the community makes progress on the expedition, the Liquidator mech will become available at the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion for those unable to take part. Interesting. Twitch campaign. New Twitch drops. Solar ship customization just thrown in there. Why not? Base parts, set of slanted skylight style roof parts have been added. Very cool. And fix an issue that cause base parts to pop in just after loading. Alright, and the last part here. Oh no, 2 parts left. Okay, bug fixes. Fix an issue cause blades. Shooting the sentinel quads. Chatter constantly while being interacted with. Yeah, people complain about that. Fix a rare issue cause player ships fly extremely slowly, attempting to dock. Sorry, I'm just reading these quickly. Fix an issue that prevented the inventory page from correctly reopening on your last selected inventory if that inventory was the freighter or any exocraft. Thank you. Inappropriate prop while idling. Fix a number of visual issues with Korvax helmets. I wonder what those are. Issues cause procedural textures to appear too light. Memory leak. Memory trample. Rare memory tramples. Rare crashes. Fix the number of issues related to sinking freighters in multiplayer. Walker's gonna like that. Memory trample. Issues related to the current save. Sorry. Specific space-only markers to appear when not in space. Failed to transfer correctly. Fix an issue that could prevent fleet frigates from being repaired when damaged. I'll have to look into that. Fix a number of collision issues aboard combat frigates. Really? I'll have to look into that. I was hoping they'd fix some collision issues. I think it's the industrial frigates, but it's been a while. I'll take a look. Fix an issue in the base armor mission that could prevent progress. Number of input bugs. Cool. And then the last section, UI quality of life. Previously named upload discoveries, now renamed and uploaded. Number of large camera animation issues when getting in or out of starship cockpits in first person. Several new gestures have been added to the quick menu, including an additional dance. They knew I wanted to dance. The hazardous flora that litter some worlds have been tweaked for better visibility, better damage messaging, more consistent labeling, and more appropriate amounts of camera shake. That I need to see. Because when they say tweaked for better visibility, I hope they don't stand out too much, if you know what I'm saying. The camera shake menu setting now correctly reduced the shake from damage impacts. That's good. The active multi-tool can now be cycled while reloading. Oh, active multi-tool mode. Okay. Fix an issue with target sweep system that when searching for planetary objects would fail to detect many viable options, instead display signal too weak for distance estimate. Space station freighter docking has been reworked for more pleasant docking experience, for less unnecessary rotation and smoother movement. Refiner slots can now be quick filled. An alternative to using the drag and drop system that allows fine control over the amount placed. That sounds cool. Core charge technology such as hazard. Sorry, I went to bed late last night. When it's been damaged, it can now be added as a quick repair option in the quick menu. Cool. Maintenance repair interactions have the UI improved for visual polish, improved visibility. Interaction labels have been reworked for visual polish and responsiveness. Text and font usage on starships targeting reticule has been improved. Fix an issue that prevented cream fingers from being edible. Fix an issue that caused biscuit recipes. And a number of additional niche items to be absent from the catalog. Okay, that's funny, because I'd said that previously, that it was weird that the biscuit recipes weren't in the catalog. Cool. So those are the patch notes. Holy moly. It's taken me an hour to get through all these. Thank you everyone for sticking around. I can. Cool. Well, without further ado, let's get to the actual update. Let me boot up. Oh, wait, before I do, actually, let me read the blog post, okay? Sometimes they hide additional info in the blog post. So, heads up, the largest update of the year so far. See, that's the thing. Hello, I'm here to give you a heads up about the largest No Man's Sky update of the year so far. Normally, the big summer update, it'd be the largest No Man's Sky update of the year. But they said, so far. So much that we've made the usual trailer and also this deep dive video that shows a glimpse behind the scenes. And still, they didn't even go over all the cool stuff. It's called Worlds Part 1, so part of the team here, the love they're putting into it. We're refreshing the universe with new tech, new flora, new fauna, and new gameplay. Full patch notes can be found here, which, very full patch notes. No Man's Sky, what you see on screen is generated by the computer. The level of variety we're achieving is far beyond what was possible before. With every update, we still want a surprise. 8 years in on this journey, and we still want to do big things, and think we're adding things the community has almost given up hope on ever happening. It's not just about new cosmetics for us. We want to really impact No Man's Sky. That's good to hear. When we started No Man's Sky, we wanted people to feel like they had stepped into a science fiction book cover. Bring us closer to what we've been. To bring us closer to that, we've had to create a lot of new technology. New water tech can create waves, reflections, oceans that look so different to what we've had previously. Ocean planets feel completely new, and ships can now land on water. Planets have wind patterns, waves are dynamic, react to weather. Favorite thing in the game still might just be flying through the clouds and out into space. Clouds for us are a unique challenge. You see them from space, from planet, you can fly through them. Our new cloud tech creates detailed skies with weather conditions. You get these beautiful detailed skies with tons of variety. Tons being spelled the British way. Oh. My throat's getting dry. On the surface of the planet, we've added new volumetrics and atmospherics. Rolling fog, rain, blizzard. Changes how planets feel to explore, adds so much more life. Sometimes the storm hits, you see the waves rise, clouds gather, new wind, blah, blah, blah. They all hit together and it feels like nothing else. Yeah. Across these new biomes, we've had new creatures to discover. We're pushing the level of variety that's possible even further. Not just enough to add more, we want to do things that people haven't seen before. And of course, these new creatures can all be pets and mounts. Even the buildings? It'd be funny if you could get into the building, like it has like rooms or something. Anyways, it's a game about exploring, right? So how planets look and feel is important. What you do on those planets is something we want to add to with every update. Sean, you're speaking my language. Expeditions have become a huge part of how folks play the game. We made something very Starship Troopers inspired with this one. Yeah. Not at all Helldivers 2 inspired, I'm sure. We'll say Starship Troopers inspired. It's really different and takes you on a tour of some of these cool new planets. Everyone is battling against bugs together and progress is community driven. New mech with heavy armor and a cool flamethrower arm. I am not used to talking this much. Can y'all tell? Right now it's Light No Fire. You can wishlist it here. Insanely ambitious game. Over the last 5 years making it, we've learned new things. We're feeding that back into No Man's Sky. Feels like we're bringing tech back from the future. Something I love is to browse the screenshots people share with us. Can't wait to see folks exploring this universe we've made with fresh eyes. More will follow. Yeah. Wow. So exciting. I'm gonna have to dig through the deep dive later where they go through the office. But for now, I want to play the darn game. It looks so cool. These patch notes. I'm not going to read any more patch notes. We've read 2 hours of patch notes. Let's get into the game. I'll load into my main save. Show us the goods.